It truly was a chilling conversation. That family is not from Stockton, but they traveled here for a child's birthday party. What started as an innocent celebration turned into a massacre. The father of 14-year-old Amari Peterson says that his son was really looking forward to meeting one of the rappers who was at this party. He says that his son was just about to shake hands with one of them when the bullets went flying.
I have an image of my son dying in my head over and over and over and over. Then him smiling, then him walking away, then him smiling, then he coming. Like, I just keep seeing my son in my head.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookahanonymous_. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, alright y'all, now this video today, I'm gonna need y'all to put your emotions to the side real quick and think with logic, reality, and from what you're seeing with your own eyes. A lot of times we pour our emotions out into these stories whenever we hear of kids being unalived, women, old people, where in a normal society that will be okay. However, history has shown us time and time after again that we're no longer living in a normal world. We're living in a world full of greed, evil, and people that will do anything for the almighty dollar. Sometimes even if it includes sacrificing your own. Whether it's a parent, child, friend, some of us are just willing to do it all to live the American dream. Now I'm saying this because I did a little more digging into a recent situation that had taken place in Stockton, California, where a Filipino rapper by the name of Nell was shot and his condition is unknown. At least to my understanding, because I haven't seen anyone confirm whether he was alive or not. Well, that's until his father had something to say as well. However, on top of him being shot, 18 others were injured during that shooting, and 4 people have been confirmed deceased. Out of those 4, we will learn that 2 of those who have been confirmed deceased was a 14-year-old and an 8-year-old child. Now before we go forward, let's break down what transpired for the ones that don't know what's going on. Stockton rapper Nell attended a birthday party for his cousin who goes by the name of Nano's 2-year-old daughter. The party was held at a banquet hall located in the 1900 block of Lucille Avenue, which is located in the Stockton area. Law enforcement say around 6 p.m. they received calls of a shooting that transpired near the banquet hall, and upon arriving, they would find victims who were struck by bullets close by. We would later find out that Filipino Stockton rapper Nell was in attendance, and though we thought he was the intended target, we would later find out that whoever the suspects were may have already had the drop on the whole party and was just waiting for the right time to strike to catch anybody they considered an op. Now here's a few questions that a lot of us had concerning the situation, because now that the smoke has cleared, we have taken a step back to analyze a few things. For one, who was the person that set up the whole event? Because as we all thought to ourselves, why would someone want to set up a kids party in the area they know that they have the most beef at and could possibly be spotted attending this event? So the first question is, who set the event up to happen there, and why did they think it was a good idea to do so? But secondly, how did their ops get the location in the first place? Was it a situation where it was broadcasted all over social media, encouraging others to attend, And if it was, whose idea was to do that, knowing that there's a chance that the ops would see it, considering the father of the child who party was is heavily gang affiliated. Not to mention, if it's his daughter party, it's more than likely his friends will also be in attendance, right? But also, who would throw a kid's party knowing gang members would arrive at a location where those same gang members have heavy beef? It's a recipe for disaster unless it was purposely sought out, allegedly. Now keep in mind that this is all just from observation of what we're being told and what we see with our own two eyes. Shout out to West Coast Gang Wars because they have been following this situation since it happened and updating everybody on the information they know, followed by videos. On top of that, thanks to West Coast Gang Wars again, because we will find out that allegedly MB Nano's baby mother, who goes by the name of Tracy Boo, who is the mother of the 2-year-old who party it was the one that threw the party and set everything up due to a news conference that she did after the shooting.
All I can say is that I'm sorry to all the mothers and children out there. If I could do anything to prevent this, I would. I threw a birthday party for my little daughter. She actually turned 2, and I just wanted all my family to come together and be together as it would be like an incident happened. As me getting ready to start my baby, to start cutting her cake and stuff, everybody's getting ready to gather around and just start cutting the cake, and all we heard was gunshots, and everybody just fell to the ground. It was just unexpected. I don't know what happened. I'm just so shocked and lost, and I'm lost of words. I'm speechless, and I just want to say I'm sorry to all the mothers out there that lost their kids at my birthday party. I don't even know what was going on. Everybody was inside. It was just a misunderstanding. Everybody was getting ready to cut the cake, like I said, and I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots. So it's my daughter's niece. Both his nieces passed away. My sister actually got shot. My cousin got shot. My son's friend got shot. My 3 of my friends got shot. My friend's baby dad got shot and got killed. Yes, I work for the AAA Whole Life Center. I work with the youth. And this is why it's really hurting me, because I see youth all day. I see kids all day. I'm a mother of 3. So for me to see kids on the floor and just bleeding and I can't help them, and I help people that I help the youth at my job, it was hurting me not to help them on the floor. Try not to be in public all the time with your kids, because anything can happen and bullet do not have a name. I believe that if you guys ever have a birthday party, just have a birthday party indoors and don't be outside.
Now, according to WCG, she's also the baby mother of 3 of the same men within the same crew called Fly Boys, which is insane. Now, if this is true, because I could see her getting mad at one or maybe all of them and wanting to make them feel her pain. As y'all know, most women act out of emotion. Now, it don't stop there, because she will also go live about what happened as well and speak on the shooting in a different setting. It's a little long, so we're going to include just the key parts, but you could go to West Coast Gang Wars on Instagram to watch the whole video. Y'all check this out.
So sorry to all the family. Nobody will ever understand how I feel, bro. I feel so fucked up. I wish they could have just took me. Like, I feel like they could have just took me hard. Like, why do they have to take everybody? Why do they have to take everybody? Why do they have to shoot everybody? Why do they have to shoot my sister, my cousins, these babies, bro? Do you know how much I have? I feel like I owe so much, like, explanation. I owe so much to these people. Like, I just don't know what to do, bro. My babies, bro. Like, my babies is so terrifying. This is crazy. And I would never want no type of pity party for nothing. I just want everybody to love and just love these parents that have been going through everything. Like, I know it was my party, but I really want everybody just to give the parents and the kids love and support, whatever they can do for them. Please, y'all, just help these parents, y'all. I know I'm only one person and I can't do much. Please, for everybody in my inbox, like, I thank you for trying to reach out and all this, but like, if y'all can help me help them, it would be great. Like, please. It's really, really hard for me. Like, I don't know what to do. I can only imagine, bro. Like, it was my baby. I don't know. My party. My party, bro. Y'all don't understand. And like, I know everybody just bypassed me and be like, you know, she ain't lose nobody. Like, she didn't lose her kid. Like, or she didn't do this or she didn't do that. She should never had that party, or nothing would have happened. Like, y'all can't have that type of attitude. Y'all can't have that type of, like, y'all can't have that type of attitude with me. Y'all can't be like that with me, because it wasn't my fault. It was nobody's fault. Nobody even knew that was gonna happen. I tried to bring everybody together. Literally, I thought we was all having a good time until all that stuff happened. I just want everybody just to please, just give me that. Just please, bro. Please. Just give all this family love and support, donations, whatever. Like, I'm trying to do whatever I can to just provide for this family, like these families and kids and like everybody that's had gun violence, period. My sister, my cousins, please. System. Presents, whatever y'all have to do. If y'all have any type of therapy, anything, just reach out to these people, please. Like, that's all I ask. I don't ask for too much. I literally appreciate everybody that has reached out to me. I know some people would like to be nosy. Some people, this is like some movie stuff, and I would never even thought I would have went through this, and I just will not. I'm so fucked up. If I could bring these kids back and they can just take me. And I know everybody's saying, you got kids, don't talk like that, but I feel like I'm responsible. I am so responsible. Like, everybody on here with negativity talking about I gave the address. I never gave the address to my baby party. Can you guys? Who I gave the address to is the people that was supposed to be there. Like, come on now, things happen. Just like these people run the streets and be gang members or wherever they want to be, things happen. I just wanted to get on here and let everybody know that I'm so sorry for not reaching back to you guys on social media. I have not tried to end this stuff, besides posting the babies and my sister and everybody that has been shot and has been in a gun violence, period. I just, please, just any type of funds, any type of anything, just please, even whatever they have to, you have to invite them to you guys' church, whatever, just please reach out to them. Like, just please. They needed more than me, and I know that I'm up because it was my party, but they needed more than me, them babies, mom. I lost it. I'm so lost. They don't even like me, and they're gonna for sure put me down and try to talk about me on here. They could be in your inbox and saying, sorry, Tracy, I love you, Tracy, and this and this and that, but then they go around and be like, oh, that did this or that did that. I already know how it is. But I just want to reach out and just let y'all please give them parents they need, they funds, they guidance, they comfort, they whatever you guys give them, please. Whether y'all send them to the church, whether y'all send them to talk to a therapist, please just talk to them. Just give them that comfort, my soul to these kids. I will give them whatever, whether if they need another place to stay. Thank you. Y'all understand how I just lost these people. I didn't know what to do. I wish they would have just took me. Like, oh my God, like my baby daddy's just sitting here saying like they could have took him. Just take him and bring his family back. And it's like, then imagine how this happened and then they just take Nano and Billy to jail. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Like, come on now, imagine what they thinking behind themselves. They can't do nothing.
Now, ironically, someone would get in the comments underneath that post of the video and say, quote, she gave the drop after talking ish about them the other day. Now, I couldn't find a video, but we were told by another source, allegedly, she's always getting into it with her baby fathers on and off, as most relationships do, but they're saying that she was just talking about them the other day, seeing as though she got 3 of their kids, and they're saying that it's possible she could have acted out of anger and may have dropped the location, but didn't expect it to get as bad as it did, allegedly. And it's not just that person, but another person would go underneath that same post of her going live and say, quote, I'm starting to smell a back door. Now, at least it's not just us, because something isn't making sense. And the thing is, when things aren't making sense, it starts to make people wonder. Because wherever there's smoke, there's fire. It just is what it is. And I don't know how many people that would say that they wish it was them that was shot instead, especially considering you being affiliated with gang members and knowing that this outcome can play out whenever. Not to mention, many people were saying, how can people shoot up a child's party? Now, I get it. But when people glorify unaliving a man and expressing that they don't care whether his kids were present and seen it, then it's eye for eye. It's no sympathy. Unfortunately, the only problem is that the innocent kids are now wrapped into these guys' ongoing beef and could potentially lose their life, and they got nothing to do with anything. Now, the mother also contradicted herself because she says things happen. Like, things just happen. Just like these guys are out in the streets being gang members. But however, her baby father is the same gang member she would be talking about. He's the gang member. And she stated that she only gave the address to the people she was supposed to and close people, but clearly she didn't do a good job. Because if she was responsible for giving out the address, then that means she was the one that put it in the wrong hands one way or another. I don't know. But just her reaction to everything seemed off, and even the crying, but I'll let y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about it all. Now, aside from all that, her baby father Nano along with another man were both thrown in jail over this situation due to parole violations, as both of them were in attendance at the party, but both are felons in which they're not supposed to be around each other technically. So although they may have not got shot or unalive, they still suffered a different type of loss, which happens to be their freedom. Now, on another note, I'm assuming MB Nell is okay despite him being shot, because his father will also do an interview, which is crazy, but he will reveal that the rapper is okay and hiding out fearing for his life. The father would tell the New York Post that he was already out of Stockton and moved just outside of Sacramento. By the way, his father basically just told his ops where to find him if they're looking. Crazy. But he states that his son only came back into town to attend that party to drop off a gift, and coincidentally, he was targeted. Furthermore, MB Nell's father says his son called him and told him that he was shot but he's okay and not to tell anybody. However, his father is here doing interviews and telling the world exactly what he said. Now, the father also revealed that Nell moved out of Stockton 2 years ago when their family's house was shot up and riddled with bullets, resulting in his daughter-in-law being shot in the butt at the time. He says that Nell moved out of Stockton ever since, So clearly, attempts on his life isn't new and haven't been the first time, but it just seemed like this time his attackers knew the perfect time to strike. Which is a little strange once again, being that he didn't even live in Stockton, but all of this ties into a possible setup. Now moving along to the parent of the 14-year-old kid that was shot and unalive according to his father, where the father did a news conference with CBS explaining what happened when his child was shot. Y'all check this out.
I have an image of my son dying in my head over and over and over and over. Then him smiling, then him walking away, then him smiling, then he coming, like, I just keep seeing my son in my head. Oh my God, they took my baby. They took my baby.
Painful images Patrick Peterson is now stuck replaying of his 14-year-old son, Amari, who was shot to death while at a child's birthday party.
You know, his nickname was Ferrari Mari. Oh. That was my nickname for him.
Ferrari Mari.
Yeah.
He was fast.
Yeah, he was really fast.
Images unlike the hundreds he has of Amari, smiling, hung on the walls of his home. Countless memories he's now holding close.
Maybe I should have just dove in front of the bullets and maybe he'll still be alive.
When bullets started flying, Peterson says it felt unreal. He grabbed his baby girl to duck behind a kitchen counter and then rushed to Amari when he saw he was down.
I'm on top of Amari. I'm trying to grab him. I'm like trying to see where he's hit because he's just sitting there just going... And I'm just like, man, I'm like, where you hit at? Where you hit at?
He discovered a bullet hole the size of a nickel on Amari's chest. Despite being rushed to the hospital in life-saving efforts, Amari didn't make it, leaving Peterson, his wife, and other children who were there too, heartbroken.
My daughter, she got hit. I could have lost her, you know, and it's gonna change her for life. My son, it's gonna change him for life.
Peterson says he lost the boy who made him the man he is today.
I was his coach.
Building Amari a life that he never had.
He got straight A's, he was a good student, he was a good team player, he was athletic.
Do you have any words for whoever is responsible for all of this?
If you have enough sense to pick up a gun and aim and shoot it, you got enough sense to take your responsibility of your actions.
A senseless act that left 2 other children and a 21-year-old dead.
This was one of the shoes that he had on the night, and his blood is on there.
And a father searching for peace, with parting words to his golden boy.
And Daddy is sorry, and Daddy love you, and Daddy miss you. Daddy ain't gonna never be right without you.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but something just don't seem right. He was crying with no tears in his eyes, and whenever he started, the camera would quickly go off him. His crying reminded me of the time that the kid and his father were explaining what happened during the mass shooting at Sandy Hook, and they were lying so bad that they couldn't even keep their laugh in.
News, another classmate died.
Justin! No! I knew Justin.
That was the boy.
Javon described calling his dad during the shooting.
I was whispering because I didn't want the shooter to hear me and my classmates. And my dad was just asking me what's going on, what's happening. And then I told him it's a shooting. Somebody's here shooting up the school. And then he told me, he said, okay, I'm on my way.
Why your dad? Is he your superhero?
Yes.
To this day, I find it ironic how nobody even cared about that, and it kind of got swept under a rug. 2 people laughing hysterically on national TV about a mass shooting that took place when it's supposed to be in distress, but they weren't. Makes you wonder. Now, when it comes to the father, many people are going to say that this is being insensitive, But like I told y'all before, we have to pay attention to these situations. As we seen recently, Kanika Jenkins' mother just came out and admitted that she was paid hush money for Kanika and described that there's something more deeper that happened to her than the world actually knows. And I know it sounds crazy, but she isn't the only parent in the world giving their kids up for illicit gains. Now let's keep in mind that everything said is alleged. This is all taken from our own perspective and from our observation and from what we seen play out. The behavior of the mother of the 2-year-old's birthday in which it was, I don't know, it just seems off to me. And the father of the 14-year-old football player that was shot on the live, he also just seemed a little off. Now, y'all let me know in the comments if y'all feel the same. How do y'all feel about their reactions to everything that happened? And also, do you feel that MB Nell may have been set up, given everything that you have now been told? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping.